Show me, show me, show me your love, love, love.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Caroline's Pilates. Today's class is all about the deep ab muscles. Before we get started, be sure that you're subscribed for fresh Pilates classes every single week. Now we've got a 15-minute class ahead of us, so whenever you're ready, let's begin. Start off today by wrapping the sides of the rib cages with your palms. We'll take a 4-second inhale through the nose. We'll hold the inhale for 4 seconds, and then we'll exhale for 4, and then hold at the bottom. So these box breaths are going to repeat 3 more times, inhaling, holding, and then exhaling. As you inhale, fill the palms up with the ribs, really expanding at all 4 corners. And then exhale, blow all of the air out by pulling the navel back towards the spine and really emptying the lungs. Let's do one more together. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, hold, and exhale through the mouth, and hold. Great job. Make your way into tabletop now, and we'll start off with some cat-cow circles. Roll the shoulders back, arch, and look up at the sky, and then move the ribs over to the left and up, pulling the navel to the spine on an exhale. Finish the circle by taking the ribs over to the right, and continue on one more time in this direction. Then we'll reverse. Take the ribs over to the left and exhale to lift, hollowing out through the belly, over to the right, and then arch again. Continue circling the spine and taking the head with you as you sync this movement with your breath. Then come into a neutral spine, where the belly button is pulled in and the ribs are closed over the hips. Draw the right knee forward and place the foot on the outside of the right hand. Slide the left foot back. Take your hand behind your head with your elbow out wide, and we'll inhale to open the chest up to the sky. Exhale, close the chest down and tap the elbow to the mat. Keep going like this, inhaling and relaxing the spine to open the chest and exhaling to close and reach the elbow for the mat. Then open the chest and reach the palm up, circle down, and we'll slide our back knee underneath our hips, coming up into a kneeling position. Interlace the fingers behind the back and exhale to lean forward over the front knee, pressing the palms up to the sky. Then gently lift the chest back up and release the hands, making your way into tabletop so that we can do all of that on the other side. Draw your left knee forward and place the foot down, and then slide the right knee back. Take the hand behind the head and open the chest, taking the elbow out wide. As we inhale, exhale, tap the elbow down to the mat. We'll do a couple more like this. Again, relax through the spine as you open the chest up to the ceiling, and then exhale, close the chest down, pull the navel back. Let's reach the arm back up and circle towards the hips before we place it down on the mat to slide our right knee underneath our hips this time. Interlace the palms behind the back, and then exhale, shift forward, reaching the palms up for the sky and using your core to help stabilize you in this position. Slowly lift the chest, release the palms, and we'll make our way into tabletop, pulling the navel in and securing the torso. Extend the right leg back and the left arm forward, and we'll exhale to lift up into a straight line and then pull the elbow back, reaching the palm for the hips. Circle the left arm back forward, and we'll inhale to tap back down. So you'll exhale to lift arm and leg, inhale to reach the arm back, exhale, circle it forward, and inhale to tap it down. Let's do 5 more of these together. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold lifted on this last one, and we'll pulse arm and leg up and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take the hand behind the head, opening the elbow wide. Exhale, pull the elbow to the knee, hollowing out the belly, pull the navel to the spine. Inhale, open the chest, extend the leg back, and reach the elbow up for the sky. Move through this exercise slowly and with lots of control as we do 6 more together. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, pull the elbow to the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that arm, stretching it forward before we lower hand and knee back down to the mat. Take a quick cat-cow, inhaling to arch and look up, and exhale to curl and look down before we continue on the other side. Extend right arm and left leg this time, and then exhale to lift. Inhale to reach the elbow and then the wrist back towards the hip, and exhale to circle forward. Inhale to lower down again. Careful not to dip through the low spine as you lift the leg up and reach the arm back. We'll do 5 more together. 4, 3, 2, and you know the drill. On this last one, hold the arm and leg up so that we can pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take the hand behind the head and exhale to tap elbow to knee. Inhale, extend the leg and open the chest up, reaching the elbow for the ceiling. Actively press the left arm down into the mat and move slowly to stabilize the core. Let's do 6 more of these together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the chest and then reach the right arm forward before placing hand and knee down on the mat. We'll do 1 more cat-cow to really loosen up all of the spine before crossing your ankles and coming down onto the glutes. Scoot to the center of the mat, place the feet hip distance apart, and we'll roll vertebrae by vertebrae down to our back. Shuffle the feet in close to the glutes and interlace the fingers, resting the head in the palm of the hands. We'll start the core section with some nice and easy Pilates curl-ups. Exhale to lift the chest and inhale to lower down. Pretend as though you've got a piece of fruit underneath your chin that you're trying to hold there between the chin and the chest. Continue on like this for 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest now, and we'll exhale to curl up into a ball. Let's take some single leg stretches with a little bit of a twist. Inhale, extend arm and leg long. Exhale, flex the foot and draw it straight up to the sky, reaching your hand to tap the toe. Inhale, extend out long, and exhale back into a ball position. Let's do 8 more just like this, alternating legs for each one. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Walk the hands down the shins now and exhale, roll back to inhale, rock up to sitting. And then make your way over to your side for a little bit of a side glutes and ab series. Come down onto your forearm with your lower leg bent in and your top leg extended long. Reach the top arm overhead and lift the leg. Draw the leg forward on an inhale, reaching arm to tap the ankle, and then exhale, drive the leg back, being sure to close the ribs over the hips for correct posture. Really try to keep the leg high as you draw it back, and if you'd like to level up this exercise, press the hip up so that you're in a modified plank position as you sweep the leg forward and back. Keep going, we only have 3 left. 2, and 1. Great job. Gently lower the hips down and release the arm. Press up to a sitting position and swing your legs around so that we can do that on the other side. Make your way onto your forearm and bend the bottom knee, extending the top leg long. Reach the top arm overhead and lift the leg high. Inhale to take the leg forward and tap that ankle. Exhale to drive it back with closed ribs over the hips. If you'd like to, lift the hips up here and think about pressing the bottom shoulder down into the mat to keep it far away from the ears. You guys are doing so great. We only have 3 more on this side. And 2. And last one. Gently lower the hips down, and come into the center of your mat, sitting on your glutes. Walk your way down to your elbows. Press the chest forward and the shoulders down into the mat, and then extend the legs and hover about a foot above the mat. Use your palms to help you lift the legs and chest up for one V-up in the center, and then rotate over to the right, pressing up through the palms, and we'll repeat that on the left side. Pressing up through center first, and then lower down, lean over to the left, and press up again. We'll repeat like this, alternating sides, for 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower the feet down on the mat now, and we'll roll back one more time, vertebrae by vertebrae, to our back. Shuffle the feet in, taking them a little bit wider than hip distance this time, with the toes slightly turned out and the heels in. Exhale, peel the glutes up and pulse once at the top, really driving the weight through the heels. We'll do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down to the mat, reposition the left foot directly under the hip, and then take the right heel across the left thigh in this number 4 position. Interlace the palms behind the head for some extra core strength, and then peel the hips up, driving through the left heel and using your core to make sure that they stay even up at the top. Inhale to lower the hips down to the mat, and we'll do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top on this last one, and we'll pulse the hips up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the hips down, and we'll do a straight switch onto the other side, taking the left ankle across the right thigh, and exhaling to peel the spine up into a glute bridge. Inhale to lower down. Really try and maintain both hips at the same height as you lift and lower, and we'll do 5 more together. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top on this last one so that we can pulse the hips up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down, release the foot down to the mat, and we'll do one more rock back and roll up to sitting, to come forward on our hands and knees in tabletop. Shift the hips into a modified plank position, and we'll chaturanga down to our bellies. Make sure that the legs are just in line with the hips, and then reach the arms forward, hollowing out the belly by pulling the navel in. On our exhale, we'll circle the right arm up and back towards the hips, and then the left arm up and back before we bend both arms and reach forward again. Inhaling as we stretch the spine long. Let's do 8 more. And 7, 6, 5, 4, just 3 left, 2, and 1. Now reach both arms forward and let's go swimming, alternating, lifting right arm, left leg, and left arm and right leg. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift everything up for just a moment before lowering down. Walk the hands below the shoulders and press the hips back into a well-deserved child's pose. We now have one exercise left of class, our finisher. So whenever you're ready, shift forward back into your modified plank and chaturanga down to your belly. We'll extend the arms and legs long, and we'll swim for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll press the chest up, rotating onto our right side, and kick the right leg up, reaching for it with our right hand. Then we'll repeat from our swimming exercise, rotating over to the left side this time. Lift the left leg up and reach to tap the ankle before rotating back onto your belly. This exercise requires a lot of control and stability, so take it slowly and sync each movement with your breath. breathing naturally through the swimming exercise. Inhale to roll over to your side and exhale to reach for the ankle. We are almost done though. We just have 5 more. If you'd like to level this up, when you turn over to your side and reach for the leg, try and pull both legs up into a modified V-up and slow and controlled, lower everything back down to the mat. Keep going, guys. I know this one's difficult, but we only have 3 left. Inhale to roll over to your side, exhale to reach for the ankles, and then back through center. Here's 2. And last one. Great job, you guys. Press through the knees and back into child's pose, and we'll stretch out the spine in the opposite direction. Briefly sit up and spread the knees wide for a deeper stretch, and then sink the chest down and reach the arms forward. Take a few deep breaths here in the center before walking the hands over to the left to stretch out the right side body. Take one more deep breath in this position and then walk the hands over to the right to stretch out the left side body. Come back through center now and plant the forearms down into the mat to lift the hips, shifting them forward and resting them down on the mat with the knees wide in a froggy position. Gently press the soles of the feet together and lift the pinky toes up to the sky as you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then gently close the knees together and press up, making your way into the center of your mat in our final crisscross position. Interlace the fingers and press the palms in front of you, pulling the navel to the spine on an exhale, and then inhale, reach the palms straight up for the sky, stretching through the sides of the waist. Exhale, close the ribs down and circle the arms. Finish off with one big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and thank your body for everything that it did today. I'm so grateful that you guys could join me, and I can't wait to see you in our next class.